All right, okay, let's get started. I am going to share my screen now. Okay, so I hope everyone is able to see my screen. Okay, basically I've changed my device, so I would be asking you continuously if you are able to see the screen and if everything is clear. Acha, so let's get started. Today we are going to talk about the next chapter. It is basically the 8th chapter. We are done with the discussion about the standard form. I sent you a few past paper questions as homework, and most of you were able to do it correct. Like all the homeworks were correct, and I did not receive all the homeworks. So please try doing the past paper questions. And once every student is done with those questions, then if anyone is not able to understand, we will talk about it later on. Okay. But this chapter and this class has nothing to do with the previous classes. This is going to be the 8th chapter of the syllabus. Let me just write it down. Okay. It is it's chapter number 8, that is the 4 operations. All right. Now we know that what exactly are the 4 operations. We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. These are the 4 basic mathematical operations which we are operating, right? But we need to be careful about the order, about solving expressions which have all these 4 operations. For example, I'll write down an example. It's 3 multiplied by 8 minus 16 divided by 4. Okay, please try solving this and all the answers would be correct for now. Just solve this and send me your answers. Okay, just try solving it and tell me your answers, whatever you're getting. Yes, please send me your answers quickly. Whatever answers you're getting, that's completely fine, but just send me your attempts. That's important. Okay, one answer would be 2. Another answer could be 20. Then it could be minus 5 by 4 and so on, right? I'm pretty sure when all of you will try solving this expression, when you will try evaluating this, okay, I got one answer, very well done, Kabir. All of you would get a variety of answers. Some might get 2, some might get 20. Why is it like that? Let's see. So if I do 3 multiplied by 8, that is 24 minus 16 divided by 4. Then if I do 24 minus 16, that is 8 divided by 4. This would give me 2. Okay, this is one answer. This is what Kabir got. Okay, let's see if it's correct or not. For now, all the answers are correct because we did not discuss this topic. What if I do it in some other way? What if I do it some other way? Let's say, what if I say 3 multiplied by 8 is 24? Then minus, and then 16 divided by 4 is 4. And then first I solve this. 3 multiplied by 8, it gave me 24. Then I did 16 divided by 4, it gave me 4. And now I have 24 minus 4, and that is 20. So this was also correct. This is also correct. So how exactly do we know which operation has to be done first and which operation has to be done at the end? So in maths, we have a rule that we follow in order to solve these questions. I'm pretty sure at times while scrolling on Facebook, we come across such questions, and every answer in the comment section is different, right? Like some people are saying it's 8, then 2, then 4, then 8 to 4. Some people are saying 4 4 4. So why is it like that? Why are we getting different answers? We are getting different answers because everyone is solving it through their own methods, and we can't say that this expression is equal to 2 and it is also equal to 20. No, it is equal to 20 only. Why? Using the keyword that we use in order to solve such questions. So this is what we would be discussing today. Okay, now I'll erase this. We'll get back to this example later on. For now, let me just explain the concept and then we'll talk about it. Okay, the keyword is brackets, order, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. And trust me, this is one of the most important topics of mathematics, right? Trust me, it's very, very important. And it's very, very interesting as well. It's very easy. You would understand it very, very quickly. Okay. So this is, the keyword is BODMAS. It's BODMAS, and it stands for brackets, order, division, multiplication, addition, and then subtraction. Okay, so this is going to be your order. BODMAS is your keyword using which you will determine which order exactly we would be following. All right, so let's see. It says brackets. Brackets means these. Order means if you have a number with some power. For example, 2 squared, for example, 3 squared. This is order, right? Order is basically power. You can just think about order as power. Then division is this simple division sign. Multiplication is this. Addition is this. And then subtraction is this. Let's talk about one example and then you would get to understand everything very, very easily. Let's talk about example number 1. Example number 1 says 10 is being multiplied with 4 plus 2. What would be the answer? This is the question, and you are interested in finding out the mathematical value of this thing. Okay, it's 10 multiplied by 4 plus 2. Now it could be that some of you do 10 multiplied by 4 is 40 and then 40 plus 2 is 42, but it would be wrong because now you know the order of the operations. Now you know which operation has to be done first. Okay, so according to the keyword, it's BODMAS. BODMAS means brackets. So if your expression has brackets, then the first thing you will be doing is just solve the expression that is within those brackets. Okay, so 10 would come as it is, multiplication sign would come as it is, and since brackets is coming first, so we will be solving whatever thing you have inside those brackets. It is 4 plus 2, so it would be 6. And now the only operation is multiplication, so you can do 10 multiplied by 6 is 60. Okay, so this is how it is. Whatever expression you have, first of all, you look for brackets. If you don't have any brackets, look for order. If you don't have any order, look for division, then multiplication, addition, subtraction. Let me talk about 3 to 4 examples and then this would get clear automatically. Just don't worry about it. Okay. All right, let me just erase this and let me talk about the next example. Let's say that the next one is, it's 5 plus 2 squared. Okay, now it's very simple. You yourself know, even if you did not know about this keyword, first we would be solving this. But why? Because order comes before addition. Here we have two things. We have order, we have addition, and we have order. Order is coming before addition. So first of all, you will do 2 squared. That is 2 multiplied by 2. So it is 4. So it would be 5 plus 4, and the answer is going to be 9. Let's talk about another example, and then I'll get back to if you have any queries. This time it is 10 plus 6 divided by 2. Now again, some of you can say that we need to do 10 plus 6, that's 16 divided by 2, and it would give you 8. But this is absolutely wrong. This is not the right method. Why is it wrong? It is wrong because we need to follow the order of operations. Here we have addition and we have division. According to the keyword, it's BODMAS. Division comes before addition. So first of all, I will be doing the division thing. That is, 10 would come as it is, addition would come as it is. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So this would give me 13. Now you can clearly see that initially we got 8 and now we are getting 13. So the values can be different. The important part is you need to know, you need to follow the order using the keyword that is BODMAS. Okay. All right. Let me do a few more examples and then I will get back to your queries. Acha, let me just, scroll down. Now the keyword is in our mind. It's BODMAS. It's simple. Brackets, order, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Okay. Let's talk about the fourth example now. It is 10 divided by 2 minus 3. Okay. So now again, it's BODMAS. First, I will be dividing because I know division comes first and then I would be subtracting. Okay, this is how it is. So 10 divided by 2 is 5 minus 3. That would give me 2. So this is basically, these were some examples where we get to understand the basic concept, right? Any confusions with this? Please confirm if you have any doubts here, any queries, anything.
No confusion. No, ma'am.
All right, okay,
No,
great.
ma'am.
Okay, and Noshavan?
No questions.
Okay, thank you. Acha, Umaiza, the difference in answers is basically this, that if I talk about, let's say, the fourth example, so for this one, obviously, every student would do it this way. 10 divided by 2 would give you 5 minus 3, that is 2. But if you are subtracting first, let's say if I have the same question, it's 10 divided by 2 minus 3. It would give you, let's say if someone is doing 10 divided by minus 1, then this way you would get minus 10. So that's different. Okay, yes. What is your question? Just when working with three different. Okay. Yes. I get your point. Okay. So yes, I know. Obviously, there's no difference. BODMAS, we have multiple ways. Okay. You can make your keyword whatever way you feel like. Okay. It's completely your choice. I have been using BODMAS and students are more familiar with BODMAS, but you can use it other way around as well. It's completely fine. All these keywords are correct. As long as you're following them, they are correct. Okay. I won't be talking about the other keywords because this way the students would get confused. But yes, definitely you can use any keyword of your choice. It should give you the correct answer. All right, now let's talk about some complicated questions. Okay, let me just scroll down. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, let's talk about the fifth example. And the fifth example basically says, calculate the value of the following, and the expression is 2 plus 5 squared minus 4 divided by 3. Okay, now this is the question, and you would come across such questions in the exam. Obviously these questions would not come, you would come across these. Okay, Acha, now this is the question. Now we have multiple ways. Some of you might add first and then divide, and but we are not interested in that. We know our rule. It is brackets, order, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Do we have brackets? Yes, we have brackets. Here are the brackets. So first of all, I am going to solve that part. 2 would come as it is, plus would come as it is. Now inside these brackets, I have 5 squared. It's 25 minus 4 and divided by 3 would come as it is. Okay. Then again, 2 plus, now 25 minus 4 would give me 21 divided by 3. Next, we have another expression that has two operations. It has addition and division. So I know division comes first, so I would be dividing. So it would be 2 plus 21 divided by 3, that is 7. And now I only have one operation, that is addition. So this would give me 2 plus 7, that is 9. This is going to be the answer. This was the fifth question basically, right? Let's talk about another one. Okay, let's talk about the sixth question. The sixth question is 14 minus 45 minus 26 plus root 16 divided by 5. Okay, please try doing it. I know it is complicated compared to whatever examples we have tried doing right now. Just try doing it, and obviously once you are done with your attempts, then I'll tell you how to solve it. This practice is very important. Okay, I want, how many participants do we have right now? Let me check. We have 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 students. Okay, so I want 6 answers. I don't mind the answers. I would not be mentioning your names if your answers are wrong. I don't care about it. I just want 6 answers because this practice is very important for all of you. So please try doing it, and then I'll do it for you.
In what order do you do the square?
Sorry, please say it again.
What order do you do the square?
Acha, I could not understand even a single word. Please type your answer. Okay, I'm sorry about it. Please type your answer. Very good, excellent. Kabir and Noshavan, very well done. Your answers are correct. Very good job. I'm just waiting for the other students. I just got 2 answers. I need 4 more answers. Please do it quickly.
Teacher, then answering.
Yes, just type your answer. Taha, just type your answer.
Already typed it.
Okay, let me check. Let me check 1 second. I Got. Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. Well done, all of you. Let's try doing it together and then let's see. Okay. All right. So it's okay, Omiza. It's completely fine. Let's try doing it together and then we'll see. Okay. This is the question. Now, this question has so many things. It has subtraction, then it has a bracket, then again subtraction, then another bracket, then addition, then we have division. What is happening here? First of all, just notice this is one bracket, this is another bracket. Now, within one question, you can have a variety of brackets, okay? How do we deal with that? We'll come to it. Let's just write down our keyword first. Our keyword is brackets, order, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Do we have brackets? Yes, we have brackets, and we have two types of brackets. Always solve the circular brackets first, and then we'll solve the square brackets, okay? These are basically the square brackets, and the white ones are basically the circular brackets. So first I will solve the circular brackets, and then I will solve the square brackets, okay? So let's just do that. 14 would come as it is, minus would come as it is, square brackets would come as it is, 45 would come as it is, minus. Then we have circle brackets, so it would be 26 plus root 16. What is root 16? Root 16 is 4, right? Square root of 16 is 4. We know that. It's 4. And then we have again square brackets divided by 5. So I'll again write it down this way. 14 minus 45 minus 26 plus 4 would give you 30. Then square brackets divided by 5. Then we have 14 minus. Now again, at this point, again I have subtraction, then I have brackets, then I have subtraction, then I have division. So I need to solve brackets first, okay? I need to solve brackets first. So it would give me 14 minus, then what do we have inside those brackets? 45 minus 30. It is 15 divided by 5. Okay. Now at this point, I have subtraction and I have division. So division comes first and subtraction comes at the end. So first I would be dividing. 14 would come as it is, minus would come as it is. 15 divided by 5 would give you 3, and 14 minus 3 would give you 11. So this is going to be the answer. We need to just follow the word, that is your keyword, and then you would be able to solve any questions. Yes, very well done, Umayza. I like this. Okay, very good. All right, now let's talk about another example. Okay. Let's talk about another example. Okay. This time around, this example says it's another question, and the question says simplify. So it is minus 1 multiplied by 3 minus minus 3. It is being multiplied with minus 2. It is being divided by minus 2. Minus 1 multiplied by 3 minus minus 3 minus 2 divided by minus 2. Yes, that's correct. Please try doing it, and then I'll tell you how to solve this one, okay? And all the students, I would want all of you to try every question with the confidence that you would be able to do it. Trust me. I'm pretty sure all of you can do it. Just be confident about yourselves. You know that for such type of questions, we have this keyword. It's BODMAS. And now just, according to the sequence of the operations to solve the question.
Teacher, what about the इसकी क्या नहीं थी जब मैंने पकड़ी इसकी क्या नहीं थी जब मैंने पास निकाली is that multiplication चलिए ये
Please mute your mic.
hello
Yes. Moise, there's too much distortion at your end. Just try typing your answers, okay? I was not able to
hello
understand
hello
anything. Yes, now I can hear you. Say it again. Yes, Moise, say it now. Okay, all right. Acha, so far I got one answer. What about the other students? Please try doing it. I don't mind your answers at all. Just send me whatever you're getting as your answer. Very good, Taha. That's correct. Okay, all right. Let's talk about this question now, okay? Now here we have again a variety of operations. We have -1 multiplied by 3, minus 3, -2, and so on. Very good, Kabir. What you need to understand is that these brackets, like this bracket and then this bracket and then this bracket, these brackets are only used in order to write down the minus sign. That is it, okay? I'll just simplify all of this and I can write it as -1 multiplied by 3. Then it's minus with this minus, okay? So I can write it as +3. I'm not doing anything. I'm just simplifying the operations. I'm not doing anything, okay? So for now, there's no point in using BODMAS. First of all, I need to make the question a bit more understandable for myself. These brackets are basically used just so they can write the minus sign. So first of all, I'm just, simplifying the operations and then I will start the actual procedure, okay? And then it would give, it's again -2. Or 1 second, let me just do it directly the way I've taught you because this might confuse you. This is the question, okay? Now this is the question that you need to solve and it's brackets. Do we have anything inside the brackets to solve? It's -1, it's already simplified. It's -3, it's already simplified. It's -2, it's already simplified. And it's -2, again, it's already simplified. Order, we do not have any order. Division, yes, we do have division. Okay, now where exactly is this division being used? We have -1 that is being multiplied with 3, and then we have minus into -3, and this thing is being divided by this, so I can just cancel out these two, right? I can cancel out these two, so I can write it as -2 was being divided by, this entire thing was being divided by -2, and I can just cancel out these two. I'm left with -1 being multiplied by 3, and then minus into -3, that would make it +3. -1 into 3 would give me -3, and then +3, so this would give me 0. So for this question, yes, we had brackets, but everything was simplified in those brackets, so there was no point in simplifying the brackets first, okay? Yes, so Maiza, I'm explaining again, don't worry, okay? So brackets were sorted. Then we did not have order, right? We did not have order anywhere. The third one is division. We do have the division sign and we have -3 multiplied by -2, and it was being divided by -2. So what I did, let me explain it again, Umaisa, 1 second only. This was the question, right? This was the question. First of all, you look up for brackets. The brackets are already sorted. There's no point in simplifying the brackets when they are already simplified. Okay, it's order. Order means you would be having something in power. You can clearly see that no number has anything in their power, so there's no point in simplifying or looking up for that. Then division. Yes, we do have division over here. Okay, now this is where division is. So it's -1, it's being multiplied with 3. Then we have minus, and then yes, it would give you +1. You're right, Umayza. Please look over here. This entire thing is being divided by this. Okay, so I have -1, and that is being multiplied by 3. Then we have minus, and then we have -3 -2, and it is being divided by -2. This is how I can rewrite the question. This -2 and this -2 would be cancelled, and it would give you a 1. What are we left with? -1 into 3, it would give you -3, and minus into minus would make it +3. So -3 plus 3 is 0. Very well done. Excellent. Okay. So this is how we simplify such questions. Any doubts here? Any confusions with this one?
No.
Okay, great. Let's talk about a past paper question. I'm writing it here directly because this is giving me more space. Let's do it here. This is a past paper question. Okay. Now, this is something that would require a lot of previous knowledge. So please pay attention. Question number 1. It says 2.4. It's multiplied by 10 power -8. Then it's being divided by 4 multiplied by 10 power -3. This is the question that you need to simplify. Okay, all right. Let's try doing it together. Okay. This is 2.4 multiplied by 10 power -8, and it is being divided by not only with 4, this entire thing. Why this entire thing? Because we have brackets around this entire thing, and this is 1 unit. 4 multiplied by 10 power -3 is 1 unit. Okay. So according to the rule, it says BODMAS brackets. I will simplify brackets first. So I'll write down everything as it is. 2.4 is being multiplied by 10 power -8. It is being divided by something that is in brackets. Let me just simplify that. Now I have 10 multiplied by 10. I have 4 multiplied by 10 power -3. This is my decimal at this point. My decimal is here. It's -3. I know whenever I have negative powers of 10, this number would reduce. So I need to move this decimal 3 units. So it would become 0.004. Okay. 1 unit, 2 unit, and then another unit. So it would become 0.004. Okay. So this is how I will simplify this type of bracket. We have already discussed standard form. 4 multiplied by 10 power -3 is standard form, and I've just simplified it this way. All right. Now, what do we have next? Next is basic. We have multiple ways of solving this question, so I'll be discussing all the ways. Okay. Then we have 2.4 multiplied by 10 power -8. Okay. At this point, you can see you have multiplication and you have division. Okay. You have both these things. Let me just add brackets here as well. We have brackets here and here too. Okay. So this entire thing is being divided by that entire thing. So we have brackets here as well. Now what you can do is you can just convert this standard form to ordinary form. This we just converted, and then you can do it. Yes, you would be able to simplify it this way if calculators are allowed in that exam. But what if you get this question in P1 where calculators would not be allowed? So there we will be using the previous strategy or the previous technique. Okay. And what is that? Again, I can write it as 2.4 multiplied by 10 power -8. Then it's being divided by 4 multiplied by 10 power minus 3. Okay, 1 second only. Let me just let okay, all right. So yes, it's done. So this is basically the question that we are discussing. Okay, now at this point, you guys know what we usually do is we just separate the numbers. It's 2.4 that is being divided by 4, and then it's 10 power minus, please keep your mics muted, 10 power minus 8 divided by 10 power minus 3. Okay, this is how we usually simplify. But if you look at this question over here, 2.4 divided by 4 would not be very easy for you, right? You would not be able to simplify this part this way. So we need to do a strategy over here. What is that strategy? I'm talking about all the methods which would come to your mind possibly, and then I'll tell you how to do it. Okay, so for this one, what we can do is we can just rewrite it as, we can rewrite this thing. I can write 2.4. I need to move this decimal 1 unit to the right. So I can write it as 24, and it is being multiplied by 10 power minus 1, and everything would come as it is. Yes. Any confusions with this? Any confusions with this part,
No,
that
ma'am.
how I've converted
No.
2.4 to 24? Okay, very good. Okay. 2.4 can be converted to 24 by simply moving the decimal 1 unit to the right and by multiplying it by 10 power minus 1. Now we are sorted. Now I can write it as 24 divided by 4, and then it's being multiplied by 10 power minus 1 multiplied by 10 power minus 8, and then 10 power minus 3. This is 1 times and this is 8 times. This is good. It would be 8 and it's being multiplied by. So in the numerator, we have two numbers which are same and their powers are different. So when bases are same, powers are added. Okay. So it would become 10 power minus 1 and then plus minus 8, and it is being divided by 10 power minus 3. Let me just simplify this. It would become 8 multiplied by 10 power minus 1 into plus into minus would be minus. So it would be 10 power minus 9 divided by 10 power minus 3. Now we have the division sign. Bases are same, so powers would be subtracted. So I can write it as 8 multiplied by 10 power minus 9 minus the power of the denominator, and it would become 8 multiplied by 10 power minus 9 plus 3, and that would give you 8 multiplied by 10 power minus 6. This is going to be the answer. Let me explain this again. I can understand this was not that straightforward, and then that is it. Okay. Yes.
Miss, so when you did 24 divided by 4, you did it with 8, but isn't that 32?
1 second. Yes, you're right. Sorry about it. Yes, this is basically 6. It's 6. It's 6. Okay. All right. So this was basically the question. The question written in red. It was 2.4 multiplied by 10 power minus 8, and then we had a division sign, and then 4 multiplied by 10 power minus 3. Okay. Now you can clearly see that this question is basically coming from the standard forms. That is what we know. Okay. Using BODMAS, first of all, you need to look for the brackets. Yes, we do have brackets, but this time around, if you start simplifying the bracket content, it would make the question very, very complicated. Okay. For this one, you got 0.004, and this made the question very, very complicated. So if calculator is allowed, in that case, yes, you can certainly do it that way, but most probably this type of question is going to come in P1. So just know, for standard form, the pattern is going to be this. Okay. You will be writing down the numbers in the numerator and then the denominator. We'll be just separating the 10 part and the number part. But here we had 2.4 divided by 4 and this made no sense. So I converted 2.4 to 24 by multiplying 10 power minus 1. Okay. I 2.4 was converted to 24 by multiplying 10 power minus 1. And then I just simplified. I had 24 and 4 as the two numbers. So I've separated them here. And here I've written all the tens. Okay. I've written all the tens here. 24 divided by 4 gave me 6. And then for the tens part, I got 10 power. Here the bases are same. So the powers were added. The first power is minus 1 and the second power is minus 8. This would give you minus 1 plus minus 8. It gave you minus 9. And then it was being divided by 10 power minus 3. Again, we have the division sign and the bases are same. So this time around, when the bases are same, powers are subtracted. So minus 9 and then minus into minus 3. And after simplifying, we got this as the answer. Okay, any confusions?
No, ma'am.
No.
Clear.
Yes, please tell me if you were able to understand this or not. Umayza, don't worry about indices. We will be discussing indices tomorrow. So once we are done with indices, and then when we will do this question, it would get clear. Don't worry. Are we clear with the idea of BODMAS? If you're not clear with the idea of indices, forget about this question. I can understand if
Clear.
you guys were not clear with indices, then obviously this would be a bit complicated. But other than this, are we clear with the idea of BODMAS only?
Yes,
Where
ma'am.
we know
I'm
that
clear.
the operations have an order, that is brackets, then it's order means power, then it's division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Yes, please tell me if you were able to understand these examples or not, other than the last one. I understand, it's fine. We will
I
discuss
understand
indices
everything.
tomorrow and then we'll talk about those questions again, don't worry. Yes, any confusions with this? Please tell me, all the
No,
students.
ma'am.
No.
Kabir, Moiz, Noshervan,
No, ma'am.
Taha, is it okay?
No.
No.
Yes, it's fine.
It's
No
fine, ma'am.
confusion.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm really sorry. I was not able to hear all of you. Okay, now I can hear you. Okay, all right. So it's good that you were able to understand this. That's perfect. So that is it. Let me just stop the recording and then I will just discuss one last thing.